Alongside former Javelina player and Javelina alum Mike Escalante and our head men's basketball coach Johnny Estelle, I'm Mark and Sarah for Javelina Athletics after Temuco earns a 59-58 win here over Midwestern State. And Coach, I wanted to start with a few questions for you. Really intense game, swung back and forth. You guys had a lead, then had to make a comeback in the last 2 minutes. The CU team persevere at the end, find a way to make the plays they needed, and come out with the win against a really good MSU team. What's that mean to you?
Wow, man, it meant the world. It meant the world to me because, well, what an environment. I mean, what a fan base. I mean, we had alumni here, we had the band here, we had the cheerleaders, we had the students came out, and they really, they made a difference. Our kids just kept playing and feeding off of their energy. But, these young men work very hard. I tell you that about every interview I do. And it's good to see us come out on the other side. We've been on the other side of it, unfortunately, a couple of times. But, God had favor on the Javelinas tonight. And thank God Will was in the right place at the right time. And, it's one of those games where it was a hard-fought, tough, ugly game in some areas. Nobody wanted to lose, but somebody had to lose, and I'm just fortunate that it wasn't us.
What were the things, how did you guys, they had a 6-point lead with about 2 minutes to go. What were the things your team did that gave you guys an opportunity to make a comeback?
Just kept attacking the basket. CJ did a really good job. He struggled pretty much most of the game, but he finished well. He got downhill, got in the cracks, got 2 big layups down there. When we scored with, that less of time, it stretched the game a little bit. So then we was able to set our defense, and then we fortunate they missed the free throw, and we pushed it, didn't call timeout. And, that's one of my things. I don't really never call timeout, and I've won more than I've lost. So I'm going to continue to do that.
This was, like I said, a really emotional game. You guys had to make a comeback. And then what can a win like this, a really emotional win over a really good team, do for a squad?
Well, I just think it just steadily reinvigorate, your team. Basketball is such a long season. It's a very long season. This time of year, there's a lot of guys that are banged up, they're tired, but, the winners just keep getting better. And those guys in that locker room are nothing but winners on and off the court, and I could be no more happy than them.
Mike, I got a few questions for you. What was it like to be a part of this game from the perspective of someone watching in the stands?
It brought back great memories. The electricity in this building was just amazing to have, the seats filled, the band going crazy for everybody, and then to watch our kids continue fighting till the very end, and then coming up with the win.
You have a coach here who's an alum who has made sure that that you're still a part of this program. Who invites you back. You have players who I think are happy to see you every time you're here. And when you're back for a game like this, a game where the crowd, the stands are full, where the band is there, where the team finds a way to come back and win, what's it like for you?
Well, it's all about the culture that Coach Estelle has brought back to Kingsville here. And to have that electricity as a family member, not so much as an alum, but as a family, that's the culture that we have. We have the community all out tonight. We had students out tonight. I saw a football team out there cheering. The band was out there. Our Sapphires were out there. Just electric. If you haven't been to a basketball game, this is, we got one more Saturday night, and this is the place to be.
How much fun was this for you tonight?
Oh, it was so much fun. So much excitement. It brought back a lot of memories for me. So good memories, that I could replay back when I was playing way back in the day.
Yeah, well, Mike, thank you so much for coming back. We can't wait to see you here again. And Coach, congrats on the win. Coach Estelle, Mr. Escalante, thank you so much for your time tonight.
This one is for the Javelina Nation.